The most disturbing videos on the internet today. Let's dive in. Floods and mudslides hit already devastated LA County. What in the world? Parts of Los Angeles County are experiencing mudslides and flooding following the rainstorm, just a month after the fires ravaged the region. Los Angeles, California, they are just getting hit right now. They can't catch a break.
Los Angeles completely flooded last night after one heavy rainstorm. At first it was fires and now it's flooding, and I cannot help but feel bad for these people. That last clip was from Melrose, and this is somebody's home. Honestly, that water's gonna just keep coming back in there. And it all has to do with poor infrastructure. Because we have a sewer system with gutters, but as you can see, they're overflowing. The water has nowhere to go, so it's just pouring to people's businesses and homes. And I just feel lucky that I'm pretty high up that it won't affect me. But this is just one other thing that people of Los Angeles are going to have to be mindful of each year. It's going to rain at least a couple times and do this. Good luck taking PCH today, because there was a massive mudslide. This is right near the beach, and it's a beautiful drive, but now it's completely covered in mud and water. You will not be able to drive through this. This is going to be a reoccurring thing every year. And this is Duke's restaurant. It's really popular. It survived the fires, but doesn't look like it's going to survive the mudslide. It looks like the disaster recovery team is on it, so we'll see. But what do you guys think about this?
If only the rain hit when the fire was going on, that would have probably helped a lot.
Oh, that's the expensive. Whoa. That's an expensive car right there.
Oh my goodness. Heavy rains caused major flooding on busy Melrose Avenue. This video is from Melrose and McCadden yesterday in Hancock Park. The water, as you see, washed into some businesses. Sidewalks there were also underwater.
Malibu has been hit hard by natural disasters over the last few months. First, it was the Franklin fire back in December. Then in January, of course, the Palisades fire. Then it was heavy rain and mudslides, and now earthquakes.
The first one hit last night at 11:44, measuring 3.8. Then at 6:30 this morning, a 3.5 magnitude. No damage reported in either of those earthquakes, but the shaking was felt as far away as Oxnard, the South Bay, the San Fernando Valley, West LA, even Orange County. We spoke with seismologist Dr. Lucy Jones about the aftershocks and the likelihood of something stronger.
This is an extremely common sort of pattern in a place that tends to have earthquakes like this. It's completely normal. There's, less than a 5% chance that we'll now have a 3.9. The chance of there being something big enough to actually do damage is much, much smaller than that.
Dr. Jones also spoke about the possibility of landslides. She says big earthquakes definitely can trigger landslides, but they would need to be much more powerful. Jones said the smallest magnitude we've seen landslides with was in 1987, the Whittier Narrows earthquake. Jones said that was a magnitude 6, which is about 1,000 times bigger than a magnitude 4.
Nature just does not like Malibu, do they? It went from being pure fire out there to being underwater. That water just looks completely filthy. 3 cars stalled in the water in less than 5 minutes when it rains in LA. storm rages in Los Angeles.
There's a huge tree.
That's a ginormous tree.
If synchronized deep sea diving ever becomes an Olympic event, this woman and this dolphin look like serious medal contenders. Wow. The video was shot in the Red Sea off the coast of Egypt. The diver found herself in the middle of a huge school of dolphins. That alone must have been pretty awesome. But then one of the dolphins approached her, and together they twirled and swirled to the surface in sync.
That is amazing.
So cool.
How cool was that spiral? It was almost like they knew what to do telepathically. Probably the safest place she could be in the entire ocean. Does she have an oxygen tank on? It looks like she was holding her breath for a long time. That's impressive. If you enjoy these videos, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, because we do these videos every single day. And I'd love to see you tomorrow.
Is it moving by itself?
Really?
It's like
oh my god, that's the multiverse, Tell.
All right, let's go.
How do you get up there?
What is that?
It's opening. See, it's getting bigger.
Is it moving by itself?
He was serious. He said, how do we get up there to jump inside the portal? Oh no. Uh-oh, my husband's officially banned from catching spiders.
Oh, yeah.
Your G-Day.
Oh, sh**.
Where the guard?
Hey, guys. You're good.
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
Your G-Day.
Oh, sh**. Oh, yeah.
Your G-Day.
Oh, sh**.
Where the guard?
Hey, guys. You're good.
Oh my god!
You guys ever seen that movie Arachnophobia? Oh my goodness. I actually like that movie.
Is our timeline really accurate? In the late 1800s, mysterious structures popped up all across the United States. These structures were towering beacons of light that stood 165 feet tall, illuminating entire city blocks. Beacons of light that were far more advanced than their time. The Moonlight Towers have a story that is hidden from the public eye. In 1894 in Austin, Texas, 31 of these towers were installed, and the state claimed they kept streets safe at night. But here's where it gets strange. They popped up in Detroit and San Jose as well, leading many to believe that these weren't just for lighting. These towers were part of a secret experiment in wireless energy transmission, inspired by Nikola Tesla's research. Tesla was able to harness energy from the Earth itself and transmit it wirelessly. But the mystery doesn't just end there. The towers were even used for communication, and some have gone as far to say they were used to contact faraway civilizations. So why were they taken down? By the early 20th century, most Moonlight towers were dismantled. Officially, they were considered obsolete due to advances in electric street lighting. However, recent reports have shown they were deliberately removed to conceal the true nature of their abilities.
Moonlight towers, how fascinating. I want to know more about that.
How does the museum keep its gigantic amethyst geodes How does the museum keep its gigantic amethyst How does the museum keep its gigantic amethyst geodes sparkling? 2 or 3 times a year, senior exhibition maintainer Trenton Durkson and exhibition maintainer Janet Spiller use painter's brushes to gently sweep away dust and then a vacuum to suck up debris. A lift allows them to clean hard-to-reach spots. It takes 2 people about 2 hours to tidy up these jumbo geodes. Just how big are they? This one is 9 feet tall and weighs around 11,000 pounds. This one is even taller, towering 13 feet above the ground. It weighs a little over 9,000 pounds.
How do I sign up for that job? An exhibition cleaner. I think I might have found my calling.
Today we're going to cut this massive geode I collected at Keokuk. Let's see what's on the inside though. That cut extremely fast. This is definitely going to be a geode and I'm really excited for it. Let's see it. Oh my god, that's the best geode I have ever cut open. That's insane. That is a complete cave. There's snowballs in there. They might be dirty, I don't even care. That is amazing. I'm so happy with this. Look at that geode.
And you know when he polishes that boy, it's going to look 10 times even better. Wow, great find. Wow, look at this specimen. You can actually see the teeth on this shark or fish. It looks like a fish with sharp teeth. That is crazy. 3D fish skull. Mansion has a 30-foot wall TV, Miami. Where is it? Oh, okay, I see it. Wow. It literally takes up an entire wall. Wouldn't that? I wonder if it's OLED. That is insane. I know that pool heater is working on overtime. All right, it says, imagine craving chicken and this happens. There ain't nothing wrong with that chicken. I throw it in the air fryer and it'll jump back as good as new. I wouldn't serve it to nobody, but I eat it still.
This granite statue of Amenhotep, son of Hapu, depicts an ancient Egyptian architect, priest, herald, scribe, and public official who held several offices under Amenhotep, the third of the 18th dynasty. The precision of its craftsmanship is astonishing. How did the ancient Egyptian sculptors manage to carve and polish one of the hardest stones on earth with such perfection? This granite statue of Amenhotep.
Yes, it definitely remains a mystery how these were crafted. It looked like some sort of superhero battle was taking place under there. Or it could be a faulty generator. You be the judge.
This one appears to be human footprints with dinosaur prints. You can see the two dinosaur prints on the left and on the right. Some consider those to be human footprints. Again, we ask, if not, then what created them? This one appears to be human footprints with dinosaur prints.
So many questions arise. Is this real? If it was real, what were they doing together? Was he running? Did he have it as a pet? Drop your thoughts below.
Remember, mercury is a living substance. It's just like water. And red mercury, when you put it in front of a mirror, you won't see the reflection. If you take mercury and you spin it in a circle like this, you create voltage. This is what, when you look at the old world buildings, the cathedrals, they had these orbs up on top of these cathedrals. Those orbs can contain mercury, and they're brass on the outside or gold on the outside. They're iron on the inside, and they got mercury in the center. And what would happen is if a lightning strikes or the bell would ring, you would get a spiral which would take place, and you got free electricity simply by just a little bit of mercury. What about red mercury? That's a great one. So red mercury is mercury mixed with iron oxide. Remember, mercury is a living substance. That's what it is. It's just like water. So when you mix mercury with iron, it'll actually put it together. It won't eat it, but it will put it together. And that's where the whole red mercury comes from. And red mercury, when you put it in front of a mirror, you won't see the reflection, which is really fascinating. It's invisible, is what's really cool. Now, if you take mercury and mix it with other metals, it will begin to eat them because it's a living substance.
How interesting. I know I'm not the only one that thought she had a vanilla swirl in her hand. Come on now. But it turns up she's just getting charged up. I bet when she gets done with that, she's gonna be able to levitate like Doctor Strange. It looks fancy. How does it keep refilling? And what is that, sand? It looks like some type of coffee. It looks delicious. Like some type of mocha or something. I wonder how it tastes. And how fancy is that cup? Look at the lid you get. Wow. It's fancy stuff. I want to try it.
Dinosaur prints.
If you made it this far, the code word is heavy rain. Put heavy rain in the comments so I can personally thank you for making it this far. If you enjoy this content and want more, check out my second channel. This was the most disturbing videos on the internet today.